word. You know, the moment I hear agenda, I feel like it's something terrible. So should we go back to agenda? Let's talk about, are there positive agendas?
No, yes. I mean, what I'm saying, you see, your problem is that every woman who comes into bed with you has an agenda.
It could be
and whether it's negative or it's positive agenda, it depends on the woman coming for the act. Because there's a woman who is coming and said today, the energy me ba me baby me one ba. Minimum can say be me baby mo. Is it an agenda?
It is what it is.
So it's an agenda, or?
Well, yeah.
Do you go into sexual intercourse with no expectation? And what is an agenda?
You should have an expectation.
So what is an agenda?
Expectation.
So it is a plan towards an expectation. And it could be a negative expectation. It could be a positive expectation.
Okay.
So when you are a man and you find yourself having sexual intercourse with a woman and you are in that fool's paradise, believing that nothing will really happen. Like obabia oba de unyana de hyanse be kire ne nyansa ana de hyanse ube one ne beda ma na feel. No. Every men lose consciousness during sex. Women don't.
Men lose their mind.
No man. If a man loses the mind, he will lose erection.
Sir.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because erection is connected to.
So when you say man loses their mind when they are doing sex, you are just lying to yourself. Men loses consciousness, but in the unconscious nature of a man, they are aware what they are doing, because if you are not concentrating on the rhythm, say kewa, suhun sawan, then what will you start doing? So when you say men has lost their consciousness, no.
Did you have to use suhum in this thing?
Well, it's the closest sound for sexual intercourse. Suhun sawam, adwejiri. Then you come. So every man must have that mind in your head. And that mind is like Bible says that let this mind in Christ stay in you. You to have in your head that every woman you meet, because the only thing women have to offer is sex, they come with an agenda.
I see.
Including wives. Now watch it. The fear is that if you're having sex with a woman who you have not fully paid the bride price, the agenda is dangerous agenda and different. A woman who you have pledged to marry and you have not married, the agenda will be different.
Pay your vows.
A woman you have paid the bride price traditionally and have not done wedding, the agenda is different.
No, anything.
Jose, a woman who have been sent by the mother, the agenda is different. Now watch it here. If you have a side chick who is a friend to your wife, the agenda is different.
Wait, say that again.
If you have a side chick who is a friend to your wife, the agenda in bed is different.
Okay. I'm having a good time.
Why?
Because I'm imagining all the crazy.
But unfortunately, men don't have agenda when it comes to sex.
That is not.
That is why men are surprised when you come and tell them you are pregnant. Because if I have sex with you and you are pregnant and I go like, what? How? Well, it has come. And for me, one of the things in my heart is that I am never ready to abort any child of mine. I mean, you can tell me this in the face, but you are not ready to prevent me impregnating you. So the agenda is that I want a child from you. And having a child from me is one of the blessings. Because it's not about you, it's about the child. No, it's about the child. Look, if your mother likes you, he will give you a better future through your father. So if you grow and you are suffering on earth, don't blame your father, blame your mother.
Oh.
No, did you get that one?
I'm getting it.
If you grow now, whoever you become, and the name you are writing, if right now you grow and realize that your father is President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, I mean, you are not a president, is that right?
True.
You are not. But by virtue of your mother associating with a president, because you are the child of the president, the first gentleman of the land, you also demand the same respect constitutionally.
True.
If you look at yourself, you are in America. Not because you have a passport as an American, not by virtue of queuing for visa, but because your mother saw a potential spermatozoa written United States of America and allow it to fertilize its egg. And today, you were born in America, and for that matter, you have an American passport, not by virtue of going to queue for B1, B2 visa. So if you are a citizen of America, don't say anything to anybody. It's because your mother saw that this man can provide citizenship, and that is why they gave him. So if you grow and you have become useless as a result of the type of man whose name you are writing, don't blame the man. Blame the woman who gave access to the man to impregnate her.
Oh, wow. So what about people who were raped and still have their children?
Thank you very much. Any woman who says I'm raped.
Not women who say. Women who were actually raped.
Any woman who says.
Any woman who is actually raped.
Have you ever encountered a rape woman before? Have you seen somebody being raped before?
No, I've never seen someone in the act, but I have encountered women who.
How did you encounter them?
Through interviews.
So hear my English.
And all that.
Any woman who says.
Any woman. You see, the reason I don't want you to use that is because some people use these mediums to, do the unthinkable.
No, what is the unthinkable?
People have gone through the entire.
You're not listening to their statement. Any woman who says I have been raped, you were not there, and the law is straightforward. That is why the law makes it an alleged statement. And in our constitution, you cannot say somebody has been raped until the person says so, and they go through the medical screening and prove that there's a rape.
But my point is...
So you only know somebody is raped because the person comes to tell you, I have been raped.
Oh, sometimes they don't even need to tell you. You can just meet the woman in conversation. You can tell that
so in conversation you are still told.
Wait. Some people don't come to tell you I have been raped. You find these.
How do you find it
out?
How do you find it?
Sometimes with the way they react to things.
Who react?
The victims.
So you see can you establish the fact that until the victim discloses to you she has been raped, you can't know?
Oh, well, you can know, but
How?
Oh, you would know.
No, tell us how.
Imagine that somebody is suffering from a certain kind of disease.
Which is, example, give me 2 diseases, like...
let's say the liver thing that has come right now.
Which one?
The one that the rats cause. Liver... I've forgotten the name. Disease. It's caused by rats. And, Yeah. If probably you don't know because we only have 14 cases now. Okay. So maybe it's not common. You have all these symptoms and everything. When you go to the hospital.
When you go where?
To the hospital.
And what is done?
And then the doctor is looking at you.
Looking at who?
Check the patient.
Which patient?
So
Precious goes to the hospital.
Don't mention somebody.
So Precious goes to the hospital. And the diagnosis of Precious is for me. I didn't go, you went. Let's establish the fact that a rape victim will only be known when it is said, investigated. Listen, there have been too many cases, both outside this country, and it is a case study for us, those of us who are studying law, that people can lie with rape. And it is only through technology, scientific approach, that the truth comes out that what they are saying is not true. We're in this country where one man of God was jailed for 10 years. I don't know if you were in this country or you were in the state. Were you here in this country?
No.
Where the daughter, it was not even rape, it was defilement. And the man went in 10 years. During his 10-year service, the girl came back to testify. It was the mother that asked her to say that. I have a boy right now serving 14 years. I have appeal. Immediately when the guy was sent in to go and serve, and the story is so painful that the guy is supposed to be in the minor prison. But in their calculation, they were able to do it to make the guy 21 years, whilst the guy was below that age.
Is that even allowed? How are we not able to take such things on?
My sister. And when they finished jailing the man, in Begbese, the mother of the girl came out openly and said, Ben Kemamana Wolemo. Dr. Ashkafi openly. I know I'm on live Facebook. I'm saying this.
Wow.
And I won't blame the judge. I won't blame the prosecutor. You know why? Because they were only working with evidence. So once the evidence was tempered with,
that's it.
I have been to some hospitals where doctors are so angry with families who they have been given lab reports showing that there is nothing sure that something has entered into this girl. But they are pleading with the doctor that the guy has been doing that in the area, so they should implicate him. So there are people in prison who are innocent. This is not to say that people are not being raped. Because in my work I do, I've encountered people who have reported to me rape, whose victims are in jail, but they are still going through the pain.
Yeah.
So when you say that, when I'm saying that, when it is, they say, please follow it carefully, because one day you might become somebody. There's a young lady who is pregnant. There are two siblings. One is 14, and I think the other one is 13, and has been impregnated by their uncle.
A 32-year-old uncle.
The uncle. This is not rape. Under the law, this is defilement.
Defilement, yes.
And see how the case is being handled. Do you understand?
Yeah.
People will not speak the truth, but the truth is that the defilement is a crime. That's all.
Yeah.
The children are legit if they are born, because it's not incest.
True.
If like it was the brother's child, then there are two counts in court: defilement and incest. But this is the sister's child. So in the sister's child, he has right to marry them. Do you get what I'm saying here? So the education is so shallow in our system. That is why we scream about a lot of things. I'm saying that when somebody says she was raped, that is why he doesn't know the father of the child. We would not dispute the fact. But the other side of the story is that every woman could find the father of the child.
Say that again. Every woman
can't find the father of the child they have.
That's true. I agree. It's one of the things I agree to.
So when you open up and tell me that some people are raped before they have the child,
some people
where are we coming from?
Some people go through unpleasant situations. Sometimes it's not even, there's this marital rape and all of that.
Girl. You see, what is marital rape? What is rape?
Marriage.
No, what is rape?
Having sexual intercourse with somebody against their will. Yes.
So the only thing why rape is a crime is because having sex with an individual who has not agreed.
Yes.
So sex against your will is rape.
Yes.
Is that not it?
Yes.
Thank you. So there are even wives who have children out of rape. Because the day they were having sex with them, they didn't agree. Only to find out at the end of the month that they are pregnant. And they went through the meal with their anger. But they smiled at church when we were doing the naming ceremony. That this one is a child with trouble, but God brought this child for a reason. And they even come to tell it. I want to tell all of you honestly that I am my husband.
The baby.
I am my husband. This baby was not meant to be. But today, he's a destiny child. I have prophets who are telling us today on pulpit, who are preaching, men of God, and say, my mother said I was supposed to be aborted. But today, because I was not aborted, you are getting God's grace through my hand. I hear all these things every time.
Really?
So I'm saying that every woman has the capacity to show who the father of the child is.
Well, I agree to that. So you were going
even when it's rape.
Painful rape.
I don't think people should always justify and say painful rape. Is there
there could be
is there a rape that is not painful?
Oh, I mean, if someone wants to rape me right now, I just say, oh God, wait. see, me, I want to enjoy this to you and I. So let's do it. After that, I'll say that is rape.
So
but I mean,
so
some
is it
people
rape?
go through.
So we shouldn't find ourselves saying painful rape. Rape
is painful.
No, rape
is painful.
is rape. No.
And it's painful.
No.
It's painful.
Don't qualify it with a verb.
Okay, what if the first thing was not painful, but the pain is emotional?
Whatever it is. That's what I'm saying that.
Yes.
Like you just said, you want to rape me? Don't worry, Oga. Let's do it together. So the trashing will go in and will become okay because you are lubricated, whatever. Mm-hmm. But the reason is that the one really doing the thing will have an emotional pain. Mm-hmm. So somebody will see your face in quotes enjoying.
Yeah.
But emotionally you are not. There are wives who are sleeping with their husbands not because they are being raped spousally, but while the man is on them, their mind is on Vincent. That is how they enjoy. Oh yes, I say every woman doing sex has an agenda.
Why do you have to use Vincent though? Do you have a family against Vincent?
I don't. I'm saying that the name that came is what I use. So you see, anytime you find yourself, whatever child you are, look. If your mother was raped, according to what your mother told you, maybe they were traveling to Kumasi and they were raped on their way, or whatever. I mean, they can tell you so many stories. Mm. We will not dispute the fact that they were raped because they are saying they are raped.
They are raped.
And that's what I've come to believe. I have never challenged anybody who says I'm raped. Mm. I've also not gone to put them and say this one is rape. That one I can't do it. Some time ago when the defilement story started in Ghana, you can remember. Mm-hmm. And I was going to bath for my daughter. And when I was washing her private part, she was pulling up and I asked her, and she said this. So the children, yes. And we followed some of the cases in the media, giddy. Until when knowledge can realize that we don't do those things. We need to move medically and have clarification.
Yeah.
Police report. So that you don't put somebody in that. Because there's a guy in Osu. That I met years back. There's another one in Medina at Grace Junction. That when I was at work one day when they brought him, his eyes were down. He was put in a dark room. Now the prisons have changed. According to his story, he was put in a dark room in Nsawam. I don't know where it's called dark room. Mm. But his punishment was so heavy that if he comes out to see light, it affects his eye and dripping water. I met him at the hospital. May he so rest in peace though. Now, rape was the reason.
Wow.
He was in the house with this guy at the race with a girl like, I've entered your house. We have sexual, two of us are there. But your father has warned you against me.
Okay.
So your father was entered the compound without your knowledge because he's gone to work. And you are regularly, when they go, then I come. The guy, according to him, didn't know that your father has warned you about him.
Oh.
And when the father entered and the ladies opened and the guy was there, they were in a compromising position. But that day, they never had sex. And the guy was told to have had sex with a girl. Everybody in Medina knows the story. There was no hearing, nothing. Bam! The guy went in. 14 years, a sixth form guy. Wow. Before he came out, the young girl I'm talking about now has 3 kids with 3 different men.
So what the father was trying to protect?
They lied, they connived to just destroy the future of the child, of the man.
That's sad.
Ever since this pastor came out, is he a life for one who the daughter lied? He's never been able to come back properly again.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So,
yeah, I do.
Let me use the story of KKD.
Oh.
We all know KKD. He has sat here before with us. When we started our show, he was part of the first people we interviewed. He was here with us. We had a lovely show that is coming up a year on Father's Day. We can all testify that after that incident that was scrapped off, nolly prosequi, there was nothing, the case was not able to drag whatever. The true story, according to the girl, was that she was asked to go and report that KKD has raped her. She said it. This is, it's not behind the scenes, it's everywhere. And he went through that thing. While the two of them was consensual sexual intercourse. If there was an intercourse, the two of them was consensual. If anybody is interested, go and look for the girl and ask, where is the girl now? And when you get to know where the girl is, ask her what she's doing now. It is through who? By who? So you can disgrace yourself in public and come and apologize behind the scene. You see, I am very, very, I've treated so many people who have reported rape. The victims have been jailed. There was a lady that after 10 years, where even her own, the church, there was a church thing, like, I had sexual intercourse with you, I rape you, according to you, your report to my family.
Okay.
The family sat in the case because of the position of your father and my father in the church, and they trashed it. So 10 years, and they said, because of that thing I did with you, they will not allow me to marry you. So fast forward, you went to marry Isaac. Can you imagine that for the 10 years that you are married to Isaac, the two of us are still having sex for 10 years? Yeah. So during the COVID time, then I was admitted because I've had COVID. And I felt I was going to die. And I was asked to confess sins. I'm talking about a story in Ghana. This is not a fairy tale. True story in this country. So the best thing, I thought, like, the man I feel I've hurt is the man who is with you. And I've been sleeping with you 10 years, Isaac. So I got in touch with Isaac and told Isaac that my name is George Lutrot. Do you remember me? He said, yes. You are the one I heard you raped Precious and I came to marry her. Well, I know you. It's okay. Well, I came to ask that you forgive me because for 10 years you've been with Precious. I've been having sexual intercourse with Precious. And I'm at the verge of dying according to the medical record I have here. Please forgive me as I go into my grave. Then the man responded, I hear. So Isaac came back home and asked you, when was the last time you heard from George? He said, oh. No, he didn't say that. He said, George. Which of the George? Your George, who was formerly in your church. Oh, well, he's on admission now as we're speaking. At a COVID recovery ward, hoping that he'll pull through. So I know, I talk to him almost every day, checking on him. What is it? Well, he called me and told me something. It's okay. He says that he's been having sexual intercourse with you for 10 years ever since we got married. He said, yes, it's true. He's not lying. And listen to the next thing he told the husband. Ike, for 10 years I've been married to you. You've never, ever made me enjoy sex except him till today.
That's big.
This was one of the biggest issues that happened in this country. And those who didn't know the story, like Amake Abebrese and the rest of the media people, wrote a letter against me. Maybe you are not in this country. That I said rape victim enjoys the act.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I read that.
And this is what, that was her narration. It's a true story. The guy, according to her, raped her, but she enjoyed it and she's gone back for 10 years. The only thing is that he has one child with Isaac and he proved that the child here is from Isaac.
Wow.
We didn't lose a victim. And that's one of the painful things I tell people, be careful when you're confessing.
I know. Right?
There are things you die with. The guy is still alive.
So what's happening?
Happening to who?
What's happening to the trial?
There are two big people that when these stories comes out seriously in the public domain, a church with an image will collapse and an empire will collapse in this country. But she wanted to know what to do. She wants to leave the marriage. And when we hear that she has divorced, it will affect the father. That's what she brought us the story for us to deal with it. And the way the story came, we have to add so many things so that at least it will not give up. So this thing I'm narrating, it is a narration, not the detail of the story.
Coded narrations.
And she was watching the show. Because immediately when people started talking, she sent me a WhatsApp and said, she's sorry. But people don't know what she's saying. And then she sent me a total write-up on why rape victims enjoy the act. And I forwarded it. I cleaned her number and forwarded it to one minister who wrote some nonsense about me. We've been doing this work from the year 2000. 23 years. George Lutrot. Talk to clients, over 500 clients, not boasting. If it's money I'm taking from them, like I'll be more richer than now. But we are saving people from their nonsense. So you see, rape is a whole mood on its own. And it has become a weapon for other people. Thanks to God, when it was removed from non-bailable offense now in our laws. Because it became a simple, I remember somebody said, if you joke, I will go and say you have raped me.
Have raped me.
So I'm saying that don't ever say, when they say they are, that's what my understanding is. They say they are raped.
Because you were not there. You didn't see them in the act.
Because I have seen this guy whose eyes have gone bad. And the lady I'm talking about right now has 3 kids. There's another one in Osu who made this guy, they beat this guy, instant justice. So they beat Joel so much. Finally, she said it was a lie.
What did they do to her?
Nothing. Because there's an adage in Ghana. Chele, beo, dole. Have you heard it before? Chele, beo, dole.
What does
Literally meaning when a pain is delayed, it goes off. Chele, if I've hurt you and it stays long, it's easy for you to give it because of the length of time.
That's true. More like time heals wounds.
Yes, that's how they will take. Time heals wounds. Chele, beo, dole. So they'll disgrace George Lutrot. They will lie. But me, somebody went on social media, lied about me that me I've slept with her and I slept with 6 people. And when people come to my office, it is all I do. And then people took it, and a radio presenter was able to call me on radio to ask me, say, when you can't enter, I'm saying, yeah, no crap. Yes, I was called and I say, yes, it's true. But did you say I raped her? I say, no. I'm looking for her because her game was sweet. I want to repeat. Say, counselor, who radio? So I say, I say, maybe say, na me no. Who diagram? Say, me diagram. So be say me nada. I'm say, I'm pa. Na so why? I'm say, I say, nya me yin e frem. Say me nada. O say, nya o yin. I'm say, obi fufuro na frem. I'm say, I me nada. Man to no na oji to mu ne e dae. Me akura me hia no e say na ya say ye de.
Oh, Jesus. Y'all need some Jesus morning, afternoon, and evening.
So you see, these things about the child doesn't know the father because I was raped. And it was a one-night stand in the nightclub.
Yeah.
And those statements, well, after growing in this field, I believe that most of them are lies.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it doesn't happen. No. Girl. And look, men loses consciousness during sex, but don't lose their mind.
Okay.
Women don't even lose consciousness because they have an agenda.
It's already established.
And to about be woman one nightclub. Now one so then the music is going.
You seem to have very nice rhythmic things for sex. First it was swooms, now it was so.
Oh, so it sounds like you're sorry. I didn't know I was repeating your own.
You don't know that. Counselor, no.
Oh, you don't have a sound.
I don't have a sound. So silent treatment.
Are you an airway? Are you an Ewe?
Can you just continue?
No, I just want to know if an Ewe.
I plead the no.
Okay, so she just pleaded no because she's an Ewe. And Ewes don't like sound. It distracts them.
Oh, sir. Hey.
Or you are the opposite Ewe.
Say something, let's go because I'm not part.
Okay, so she has changed the rhythm. Now she uses rhythm. You like cool songs or worship songs?
Oh, since you said sex is worshiping. Sorry.
So now you can remember that you like worship song.
Oh.
Otrin inside the bremo.
Yay!
Na tumi nyina virasi.
Na tumi ne wo say ana.
Tumi liwa. Nani di. You know the male organ is called Emmanuel in the spirit. Nani di. Prof, sorry you are called Emmanuel. The male organ in the realms of the spirit is called Emmanuel.
Who gave it that name?
Because if you find the meaning of Emmanuel, it is equivalent to the performance of a male organ. Next week, I'll show you the name of the female organ in the realms of the spirit.
Remind me.
Oh, you are interested.
Please.
You are interested.
Me,
you have an interest.
Yes, I need to, by way of knowledge.
It's just for knowledge.
Yes.
So for knowledge, she's interested. For knowledge.
Yes.
But Emmanuel.
Are we going to be wrapping up?
The comforter, yes.
Okay.
The comforter, the counselor, the prince of peace. The government is on his shoulder. The government is not. Every male organ is called Emmanuel. So if you are called Emmanuel and your male organ is not working, you are disgracing the governance of God. Hey, you're really true. So I'm wrapping up, but I'm saying this, that today, our main topic was whether when you advertise your relationship, does it give you security? That conversation, we have to have it because people believe that in like Precious is sitting. Once we know this is Precious and this is she's the wife of XYZ, people can protect you for your husband. And they know your husband, that is our conversation. But today, we were supposed to deal with this, but our time was short. And for those of you who have come to learn something, remember, there's no woman you have sexual intercourse with who doesn't have an agenda. And like Precious asks, is the agenda positive or negative? But she answered. And her answer was, it could be positive.
Yes, it could go both ways.
And it could be negative. Precious, I'm wrapping up with you. Thank you for joining me. My dear, what are the two positive agendas you think a woman can have before sex? Yes, two. Because I was telling you that if you grow and realize that your father is a prominent man, don't thank him.
Thank your mama.
Your mama. Because your mama gave chance to a prominent man to deposit a prominent spermatozoa. Look, if you are watching me and you don't queue for visa, look, I don't know if you've tried a visa and you have been denied before. But look at you. You have an American passport. I hear there's a new law in America that those of us who have the American passport by virtue of being a citizen through marriage, they can easily revoke it. But my children who are born there have more power than me, who went to keep.
Yeah, that's true.
So my sons and daughters in America, you should respect me. And as you respect me, respect your mother, who gave me access to Suhun Sawam in worship. Because if she didn't come for me today, you not be a child of Councillor Lutro that are making Tuno in town. Two positive agendas.
Well, to have children, legit children.
Oh, please don't say that.
Oh, to have children, I mean, to have sometimes people want to have sex with you, and then they want to use the kids to destroy your, reputation sometimes. People
want to have kids and use the kids to destroy your reputation? In what way?
Have crazy ideas about, okay, let's do that. When I'm pregnant for him, and then later something comes up, that's why some ladies don't
I think that's not a positive agenda. Like me,
Oh, I don't.
where I am
think
now,
it is.
a celebrity like me, in all these high endings I find myself, I can't move within the week without my name being mentioned, whether in positive way or in negative way, because
negative.
anytime your name is mentioned, there are two things, either for positive reasons or for negative reasons. Then a woman comes to have sex with me and want to have my child, and you think that it's not in a good note.
Well, I don't think it's in a good note, because we've had stories where the person builds sort of an empire, a ministry, a job or company, and then the child pops up years after. It distracts the home,
Which home is this destructing?
the man's home.
That it means that you are saying that the woman who I have a child with, because all those women I have children with now, they're happy.
Are they?
They're very excited because
Really?
no, the man they had a child with, the children are more enjoying. I mean, you can just find yourself in a school. I mean, when they just reopened this SHS,
Yeah.
and one went to one of the schools and then they just said, it mentioned the father said, are you sure?
Oh, come
sudden-
and sit in front.
All of a sudden, clearance came. So there's a name that gives clearance. My name is a present. So you want to say somebody will come and have a child with me and come and destroy my empire? And what? Because if you destroy the empire, how do you continue the legacy of the Coca-Cola family?
That's the name? Coca-Cola family.
Do you understand?
Are you a part of the Coca-Cola family?
Are you aware that the Coca-Cola brand we are drinking is a family tree?
I know.
And the trade secret is only given to the sons, not the daughters. Do you know why?
Why?
Because
They have to carry up on the
because
legacy.
generation is continued by sons and not daughters.
Great.
Do you get it?
Well,
So
but
when you're
the
telling me that
daughters of
somebody
Zalote
coming to-
they did something else. Anyway, let's just
So you're giving me two positive. And so one of them childbirth.
childbirth.
So you're having sex with me and you want to have a child for me. Plan, choice, chance. The two of us know that this thing we are doing is illegal. If there's any legality, because a bastard is a child born out of wedlock. That's the definition for a bastard.
Okay, stolen water is sweet, but
Well, I don't know if you can steal water and drink, because stolen water, depending on whether it's a bottled water
Bible
in
says
plastic.
stolen water is sweet. One can put a musu on our bed.
No, but stolen water is sweet. Jesus, God, the Bible didn't talk about sex. I don't know why you are,
Well,
all of you.
You know, mostly that's where we attribute. We're like,
But it's not true. Go and check that scripture very well.
okay, great, but sometimes it might not be meant for that.
So
but
it's
we
not
can use it
sex.
for that. Okay, great.
Eh-heh.
But still, stolen water is sweet. So, and then there's this. Okay, which other one again? I mean,
You are talking about two, eh?
yes, two positive things. Okay, to have children, and then for pleasure.
For pleasure.
Great pleasure in marriage. I mean,
So you see that people have agenda for you to have pleasure. Is it our pleasure or their pleasure or your pleasure?
it's our pleasure because you
Okay.
see, in the process, you're like, oh, and then somebody else, oh, all of that. So women, some women, all of the people.
Oh, so you think that the more they do is part of the agenda, positive agenda?
Well, some people can be quiet until you touch on the right
The airways,
spots.
yes.
It's not the airways, please. Don't go there.
Oh, okay.
Just don't go there. I beg you.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So let's
Okay,
talk.
okay.
But let's not talk tribe. Let's talk women.
But
and men.
no, it's tribes. When it comes to sexual money, please don't forget
How
that.
do the guns do it?
Ow! Back them, yeah! They are nungo. I am not doing anything.
I don't want to ask how the Dagbanis do it.
The Dagbanis are just quiet. Nothing.
Are you
Because they are
sure?
supposed to respectfully receive. Inna.
What about the Fontes?
The fantasy, the man who be na. Ma Jesus, Ayazapa. Christian, ye ho ni. Jesus, Jesus. It's me, Jesus, it's me, Jesus.
Samira, what
it's
tribe
me.
are you? Girl, come up here. Oh, counselor, it's
And
such
the
a delight
airways-
to always have
The
you.
airways don't talk.
Why don't they to add it? I'm done one.
What's it?
Oh, Jesus.
And the Ashantis will give you appellations not because of your performance, because they give a kakra or insem, because Asante Libya who won insem.
And no agenda, Nana. Leading.
No, tie. Obia wa agenda.
But
Obia wa Asante for agenda ni eska. And can for agenda ni edin. Agbe for agenda ni obuo ni nkwatenten. O da say Fante for de ne de be sibia ye demand wo nyina wote. Obi agenda no o dey say eti Fantini to me any agenda say obema wa feel say wo ye ade ama how mirror enya hwe ti say nkrani nunko obema kiti say nkruma so for apia bibi something tiny na nkrani wo say kwe no ko bibi o to watch le no ka fe mini ne ken o ka mi chopo mo de na akpa kwe na enmomi ni ngie show. That is a girl for you.
But would you show them some of the products that would, enhance the whole?
Those are for men. And
really?
When Precious goes, I'll show you, because as she's speaking now, we all know that she has qualified the thing that she's good, because she likes worship songs. And she likes the song I sang. If you are watching me and your husband's male organ doesn't work often, look for this worship song. So before the game, Papa Casti, Georgie Nyame, Obosonia Sase, Ma, Wotin, and Nimo, and Nedeyo, Tumininara, Woody. Just look at your husband's male organ and just tell him, Tumininara, Woody. Wona wobosoro ni asasi awo tumininara Woody Tonga Tali capsules. Thank you very much, Precious. So lack of music can cause a man's male organ to be cancelled. There are other songs that they sing for you and you lose erection.
Like what?
But you see, Tuminina, in case you are not good at tree songs, you can also do an English song when it's about to go down.
Okay, but I'm interested in the ones that turn you off.
You want the off. You see how wicked you are? You want a wicked... That's why they ask you for any negative agenda. But in case you hear a song like this, it means that you are going to have a difficult task. Here in your presence. Let it rain.
Yeah, but they're telling you.
Pour your rain.
Yeah, pour the rain. Or
let it follow me, Mama. Here in your presence. I'm being F. Let it rain. Pour your rain.
Do we have any messages to read?
Let it fall. So anytime your wife comes to sing for you, it means that yesterday you didn't perform well. So they are calling, Mama, hear it. The one that kills your male organ, I'll tell you. And I see the Nani Monyama, what's the Sabo Obo, or Rababa, or Baba Meshisha, or Rababa, Bayinano. When your wife sings this song for you, it means that your male organ is not performing well.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so Dada Amma Yuenchira Ampedu says, a good name is better than riches.
Yes, it's true. So if your mother chops a good name, it is good for you to carry the name. But there are times that statement is not correct. Good name. Do you know good name? Your friend saying, Medin Ede, Lake Stowell, Franca, Frandiza, Lumuzi. Wow, what a name. Who are your wine? Well, no, your wine. Well, so you carry the name, but it is not with anything. Ye penny who cry Rollins who ye cry the dinte Kofi Annan. Akwebi ko interview. US Embassy. You say, or the dean the Annan, and say on Friday, in order Kofi the cow, and the Justice Kofi Annan. Are you related to Kofi Annan? Say yes. That's where Uncle. Oh, he was a good man, the biggest general secretary. Oh, I miss him too. Oh, you're making me emotional this morning. Bah, ni amari bisado. Oh, who Kofi Annan?
Edino.
Imagine somebody Kofi Annan.
Oh my God. Okay, Bismarck says the story
Atamos na
again.
wudi nkwasa no bi anfa na wo. Nyame fa de crazy.
Somebody, Bismarck says international counselor. Yeah, but you so. And then Nanama says rape is rape. And Nanama says even in the counseling room, you're still questioned. In a nutshell, every transaction has an agenda.
Okay.
Okay. And
Oh, I
then
like that.
Nanama says no sound.
Yes.
Nana, what are you trying to say?
Yeah, we didn't have a sound when at a point in time we saw it. We came by here.
Great. Okay, great. So I think that's it. God bless you so much.
Well, thank you very much. In a nutshell, Precious has helped us. We brought the curtain to a close. But in a nutshell, every sex act, a woman has an agenda. So men, sit up. Don't just be fooled, because biblically the woman brought back that signet authority of the king. And remember what happened. They were not able to punish her. The man chopped the thing. We don't lose our mind. We don't. The weakest moment of a man is not sex. The strength of a man is in his performance during sexual intercourse. Tonga Tali capsules is the capsules of the season. And that is what Player has been asking me to tell you.
Yes, tell us.
Because people are suffering. And we can't say they are suffering. But Tonga Tali is so painful. If you are watching me and you keep on losing erection behind your wife, don't take it lightly. It's not demonic attack, it's a shame. Tonga Tali capsules is everywhere. Bachona Total Filling Station, Poku Training Kumase, Anaji Estates, Choice Smart Intercra, they go for it. And as you go for this one, add this one to it, the tea. This is the solid tea. Tonga Tali ginseng coffee. Drink the two. It is not instant ejaculating medicine. No. It causes better circulation and the male organ stands well and you have proper sperm.
How long do you take it?
It's 21. So you take it once every morning. Take it and it's like a supplement for you.
Okay.
One tablet. It's not for women because you don't have a male organ. But if you're a woman, this is what your own is. You have a clit. So this is for the clit. And the vagina walls. This is it.
So how does that take? Is it tea?
It's tea. Just put it in a glass. If you doubt, I'll give you one. Just go and put in a glass. You will come and testify.
Give me see you next week Thursday.
So I'm going to give her one to taste and see. Just put in a glass, stir it, and you see the libido will come back. You walk and say, to say it will be to me. Then, and as for this one, we know it already, the green tea. People who have pot belly have come to testify. All you need is just drink this one, and the belly will go down. Because if you burn that, you can't see your male organ and can't see your female genitals. It's normal. But a male organ, you can't see. It makes it shorter. Drink the green tea, and you are good to go. So these ones are very good. Tonga Tali family. Please call me on 0277-609-644 to get your own. Remember that the Funny Love baby diapers are still in town. The best baby diaper for every child. No diaper rash. Nothing happens to your child crying unnecessarily because they are poo-pooed or wee-weed. Go for Funny Love baby diapers. It's in all supermarkets now. It's the best, so we've stopped talking about it. When you go, the color is talking for itself. Go for Funny Love baby diapers. And for those of you in America, remember that you need ginger honey chips. And on the 18th of March, at the Peduasi Resort, we are doing a walk with 36 nets homes, and we are part of the sponsors. Ginger honey chips is there. But in America, call 862-215-2007, or better still, do for me the favor by sending a WhatsApp on 862-215-2007. Ginger will cause heat to enter into the body. In the winter, you can go through it. The minor cough in the pollution in Accra, all you need is ginger honey chips. Call me too on 0277-609-644. And if you find this in Accra, Ghana, local is accepted. It's the same thing, but the packaging is different. This is dollar rate. And this is CD rate. If you want to buy dollar rate, I'll sell this for you.
That's why.
Straight. When you're here for there, it's the same content. But yet, the Petwa Ghana, I will show the Twakwa. Now it is at the end of the Ghana 484 and then so you're the Abegu Amamu. I wish all of you a safe heaven in wherever you are. Remember that if you want to have sexual intercourse with any man as a woman, don't forget to have an agenda. Nobody should determine the agenda for you. You should determine the agenda. And let the agenda be an agenda that will bring a better future for the life of a certain child. Once again, on this particular wrap-up, let me say happy birthday to the prophet of our time. Let me dress well. See, the man has swag. Have you seen his pictures? So some of us must dress well. What is the dressing for? For Prophet Dr. Emmanuel Ejay's birthday. Today happens to be the 2nd of March, and we are doing a birthday party this evening for Prophet Ejay at the Prayer Palace Auditorium.
Yay!
It's a party open for everybody. It's an open invitation. We are celebrating a man who, if you have encountered, maybe not even as a church member, just on social media, he has brought life. He has made you believe that God still exists. That one alone, we need to celebrate Prophet Dr. Emmanuel Ejay. Join us 6 p.m. sharp at the Prayer Palace Auditorium, Manette Junction, Spintex Road. This is the finest church in the whole wide world. Glass and Kwa Church. Everybody knows our church is the nicest church. Go and look for it. Prayer Palace International. Please join us as we celebrate the Son of God. What do you see, man of God? Prophet Dr. Emmanuel Ejay, the man who brought into life what we call born to prophesy, the man who is brought the redefinition of the prophetic. You lost hope in the prophetic. This man has brought it back to us. The prophetic goat, Prophet Dr. Emmanuel Ejay. I salute you and bring you happy birthday wishes from myself and all the followers on Facebook, my page, Instagram, and everybody elsewhere. We say happy birthday, my wife and kids, both here and in abroad, both born and not yet born. I am still going to give birth because I've not had my last born yet. And even before they come, Papa, they want to wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Prophet Dr. Emmanuel Ejay. Enjoy your day. And tonight, it shall be bay shows for you. Good night. Well, those of you who are watching me, go on my page and wish Prophet a happy birthday on my behalf. And as you do that, remember, he will bless you. Even tonight when we finish, we'll go back to prophesy. I'm leaving you now on this quote. Any man watching me, remember, every sexual intercourse you receive from a man, from a woman, or give to a woman, she has an agenda. Whether the agenda is positive or is negative, it is not determined by you, but it's determined by the woman. Because of that, be careful. How careful can you be? Call me on 0277 before the penetration, 609 before the intercourse, 644. Maybe I'll be of help. Give you a reason why you need to perform well, especially if you are a man who is cheating on your wife. Don't disgrace your wife. Perform well with your side chick sexually so that they will know that your wife is enjoying something better. 0277 609 644. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good day. I'll see you again. Bye for now.